up, fish tank people? FishTankTV.com, Dustin's Fish Tanks, bringing it to you on what's today? Take it Tuesday. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, and I'm excited for a couple of reasons. One, my dude Jackson's coming to town on Thursday. He's the dude that originally put up the 125 back in the day in college. I've got it. It's kind of an emotional thing, and he's my boy, so I'm pumped about that shit. And two, I'm dirt in a tank. That's right. And you know what? I was gonna do a video last night, but my wife and I, she was just on my ass about whatever. I don't know. She wasn't too pumped to hear that I was setting up another tank. Who would have thought? So what I did was I hit the gravel here. So I want to show you what I did, and I want to talk about dirt. Lord knows y'all have some questions about dirt, so I'm going to try to answer a few of them. One, I cover the dirt in about an inch of gravel. Two, you can use dirt out of your backyard, although I don't recommend it. If you do try to use dirt out of your backyard, plain old soil out of your backyard, you know, you might want to heat it up. And three, I use a mixture, Dustin's Dirt Mix, Dustin's Dank Dirt Dough, as some like to call it, and I put it in here and mix it up with a bunch of clay, oregonite, some other stuff. It's out in my backyard. I actually had some extra dirt, so I put it in here, and I'm pretty jacked about it. So I have this tank dirted. This gravel is not quite the size that I would like it to be, but it'll work. But I'm doing something special, and I'm actually gonna turn the water off for y'all. Got a good little setup here. This, by the way, those of y'all that have been paying attention, is where the 55 is gonna go. You can see my to-do list for aquatic jungles. Got to make the FAQ bigger, so I'm going to do a 52 55s here, potentially 4, but anyway, we'll get back to that. So I dirted this tank, I added the gravel on top. What are some other dirt questions people ask me? I get them all the time. What type of dirt do you use? I use Miracle, any sort of like organic potting mix, or excuse me, organic mix. I remove some of the debris from it. I don't know. I've got so many videos on dirt. If you can't Google or YouTube, you know, how to dirt a tank or how to use dirt as your substrate and find the answers, like, you know, put a comment in the video, and some of you long-time subscribers will hook it up. I saw some of that on another video, so I really do appreciate that, because I get a lot of questions about dirt, and sometimes it's kind of tough because it's the same question over and over and over. So anyway, this tank, that's what I'm doing. I'll show you some other stuff. Down here, I had this Pogo stain on Stella, I don't know, Stella, something like that, and it's just completely withered and died and sucked. So I had to vacuum gravel the whole thing last night. You can still see some of the remnants back there and some of it floating on top. It just came in and it just sucks. It's one of the disadvantages of having plants come to you. Every now and then you just get a batch. It just sucks. This is some Crypt Parva, by the way. It's only available in combos. But yeah, it came in and like these leaves were everywhere. So a little disappointed in this plant and the way it's came in and just basically melted and sucked, and it melted in like a way that there was like nothing left. So I'm gonna try to save it, but not happy. So I did a huge water change, got some dirt on the leaves of that beautiful Anubias back there, which I have yet to put in a combo because frankly I like it. But this stargrass is really coming back, and I'm actually pretty jacked about it because it was almost gone, and you can see the new growth there. It's dirty, but it's not like dying, you know what I mean? So it's definitely coming back, so I'm pretty pumped. Stargrass is very sensitive. It is not a beginner plant at all, so you're gonna want to check that out. Over here, and this kind of sucks. I have to do, not to be negative Nancy, but I have to do water changes in like sections because my water heater doesn't catch up. So I have to like really be on the temperature of my water. So I had to stop. But you can see the needle leaf Laguidia just bumping, just rocking, just doing really well. Look at this piece, just boom, 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 boom. And at the top it's doing good. And then if you look back there, you can see some purple kind of funkiness coming off of, heck, I don't know what that's coming off of. That's coming off of a lace plant. I knew it was coming off a lace plant, I just didn't know which one. So that's kind of cool. And then this weekend, I'm excited because I got this new space, new place to plant some plants. I'm going to actually remove all of these, and I'm probably going to sell one of the huge lace plants. So if anybody wants a massive lace plant, message me. You got to message me through Aquatic Jungles. I want a massive lace plant, and we'll work something out. I don't even think I'm going to put it up on the site. But so I took one of the lights off of here, and I put it up here. And one of the things I'm doing with this dirt tank is I'm doing it right. I'm doing something that'll absorb the excess nutrients quickly, and that's duckweed. A lot of people hate on duckweed. A lot of people ask me for duckweed though, so I'm actually just gonna let the duckweed overrun it. Excuse me. I just ate. So I took some of the duckweed out of here. It was kind of dope because I took it off of here and I skimmed it and I put it over into here. So now the duckweed was a pest in the tank next to me, but now it's good in this tank and it's actually doing me some good because it's absorbing the excess nutrients. So it's doing well. And then obviously that big sword I need to get planted because whatever. But I'm gonna put jungle val in here. So the bottom line is I'm gonna have some more room, more growth, and I'm gonna be able to do some cool things like have all my rotella on that side and all the crypts on this side and all the jungle val up here and all the, you know, swords over here and all the Liguigia in here and the stargrass over here and the baby tears there, and like it's kind of exciting for me, to be honest. It's really exciting for me. And then finally I got to show y'all, finally got some hard goods in. Oh yeah. So these are available up on Aquatic Jungles. Now look, I do occasionally use the iron, the prime, this as well. Every now and then, just my plants seem to use. I don't really use the Excel that much, but I hear people have good success with it. So if you want a little CO2 boost, check that out. I've got competitive pricing on it too. One thing I will say I am doing is with this potassium, I am using it on here to try to resolve the whole leaf issue. And I dosed it 3 capfuls, which is 1 capful is 5 milliliters of potassium per 30 gallons. I did 3 of those last night because it's a 90-gallon tank. And I gotta say, I do believe it's actually a missing element in this tank, so I'm pretty jacked about that. So, a lot of fun stuff going on. Welcome new subscribers. Got a shout out to Stilo. He seems to think he's the reason I went over 4,000 subs. So I am going to do a little contest, or not a contest, I should do a contest. I haven't yet. I haven't really thought of one. I am going to do a special coming up here on Aquatic Jungles. So y'all should be looking for that. I'll let you know what's up with it. Again, that's really it. I'm pretty excited. I got some hard goods. I'm going to take the filter off of this tank over here and put it on here, because this tank is well like balanced or whatever, and that tank needs some of the bacteria and what have you. So I'm going to remove a filter from there and put it on there, and then put the new bigger filter on that one because that tank's kind of overpowered. So I feel like I'm missing a lot with the dirt. I kind of flew through it, but I'm sure you'll ask me questions. So covered it in inch of gravel, rinsed the gravel a little bit. I'm going to drain it and fill it a couple times. I did use some water out of that tank just to get it established a little bit. I'm running another filter, and really just just another day in the man who loves dirt. So that's what we're doing. Appreciate all the feedback. Some of the comments are great, and yeah, we're just gonna keep rolling. This tank, I miss it. I wish I had more light on it. I took one of the lights off of it. Still looks pretty good though. But oh, also somebody was asking me about hygrophila. Steve hooked me up with some hygrophila, hygrophila. I don't know. I got some. If you want some, message me and I'll sell it to you. So that's what's going on. And sorry, the Taiwan plant is still not for sale.